Good afternoon. Merry Christmas, everybody. The topic of our lesson is my favorite place. Learning objectives of the lesson. Contribute a growing range of suitable words, phrases and sentences during short, pair, group and whole class exchanges. Write with support short sentences which describe people, places and objects. Understand some specific information and detail of short supported talk on an increasing range of general and some curricular topics. Hello! Today we'll have an unusual lesson. I want to tell you about my friend. She lives in London. She's got a very interesting profession. I want you to guess what it is. She meets a lot of people of different nationalities from different countries. She travels by bus around London every day. She tells people a lot of interesting facts about London. What is her job? Yes, a guide. And do you want to go to England? Why then travel by air or sea when you can visit England right now? Here is your chance to learn more about this country. So, the aim of our lesson is to get as much information about London as possible. Look here. A trip to London. The motto of the lesson: the more you live, the more you travel. The more you travel, the more you see. The more you see, the more you learn. So let's travel by bus and sing a song.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The windows on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The windows on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. The coins on the bus go clink, 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 clink. The coins on the bus go clink, 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 all through the town. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. The baby on the bus goes wah, 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 wah. The baby on the bus goes wah, 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 all through the town. The people on the bus say shoo, 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 shoo. The people on the bus say shoo, 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 all through the town. The mommy on the bus says I love you, I love you, I love you. The mommy on the bus says I love you, all through the town, all through the town, all through the town.
Okay. Now Ulana is interested in poetry and offers you to listen to the following poem. I spy with my London eye. I feel so very high. I feel like a flying bird in the sky. I am the London eye. I see London looking at me. Where will I go? What will I see? I can see everything from here. Where I stand is tall, I can see all. I can see Big Ben. I hear nervous people from a way up high. I can hear the salty waves of the Thames, for I am the London Eye. Of course, you are bursting with a desire to see it with your own eyes. But it's better to see once than 100 times to hear. Let's join two children called Emily and Max who go sightseeing in London with their parents. So let's go through the town.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm in London with my brother Max and my mum and dad. We don't live in London. We're sightseeing. London is the capital city of the United Kingdom. It's very big and there are a lot of things to see.
Can we get a taxi?
No, not today, Max. We're going to get the bus.
Well, let's get that one. It goes near Buckingham Palace. Emily, do you want to buy the tickets?
Yes, please. Hello, can I have 4 tickets, please?
How many children?
2 children and 2 adults, please.
That's £40, please.
Thank you.
Let's sit upstairs.
There are a lot of famous shops in London. Harrods is a big department store. Hamleys is a toy shop. Oxford Street and Piccadilly Circus are very busy. That's Buckingham Palace. The Queen lives there. Nelson's Column is a famous monument in Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square is in the middle of London. Dad, where are we going now?
We're going to the London Eye.
Where's the London Eye?
I'm not sure. Excuse me, is the London Eye near here?
Yes, it is. You go straight on, turn right, go over the bridge, then it's on your left. You can't miss it.
Thank you.
Let's go! Emily! Look! There it is!
That's the London Eye.
Wow!
Come on.
The London Eye is a big wheel. It's 135 metres high. You can see all of London from the top. Look, there's the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben. Most people in London think Big Ben is the name of the tower, but really it's the name of the bell inside the tower. The bell is very loud. The Prime Minister and the government work in the Houses of Parliament.
I can see Buckingham Palace.
And that's Green Park, next to the palace.
Can we go on a boat, please?
Of course. We're going on a boat next.
There are a lot of bridges over the River Thames in London. There are a lot of boats too.
Hi there. It's 2 adults, 2 children. Thank you very much.
You can see interesting places from a boat.
Is that a castle?
That's the Tower of London.
Is that London Bridge?
No, that's Tower Bridge. It's next to the Tower of London.
This is cool. What a great day!
Yeah, I love London.
Me too, but I'm tired now.
Let's get the tube to the train station. Who's got the tube map?
I have. We're here, and the train station's here.
Okay, come on, let's go home then.
Okay, there are a lot of special tours. They can take you to all the important historic places. And today, at the lesson, we'll try to create your own travel agency that will organize tours for children, and will create our own tour about England using the internet. All our class will imitate a travel agency and will be divided into 3 groups. The first group will be represented by leaders of the travel agency and will include a director, an art director, a journalist, a text editor and managers. This group denominates the travel agency, for example, Express, and think out slogans with the purpose of visiting England. For example, there are such advertising banners. Wish you were here. You may travel all over the world, but you will find nothing more beautiful than England. If you want to get a breath of English air, welcome to us. Only Express will bring you up to mysterious England. Have a lovely time. Talking about traveling, talk about England. The functions of the managers is to get a mailbox on an English-speaking post server in order to send a letter on a site. The director in his turn is a coordinator of his group's work and all the others on the defense. He will conduct the defense. The rest 2 groups prepare materials for the future travel agency. Today you will try to be guides. Use keywords and resources of the internet. Find the description of the sights of England. Choose your favorite place in London. To help you, we can suggest such cards with keywords for search and search service. There is auxiliary card addresses of English-speaking sites about sites. So, director, art director and journalist and text editor, group 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Express to England welcomes you. The defense of your projects will pass on a competitive base. The jury will determine how the projects will be estimated. Art director. I estimate design schedules, the pictures, the picked up photos. Journalist. I pay attention to contents of the information and reveal what project has the best contents. And text editors. My function is to check mistakes in your texts. Now, this is a presentation of Group 2, presentation called Big Ben. London is situated in the United Kingdom of Britain and Northern London, and Big Ben is situated in London. Tick tock, this is Big Ben. Big Ben is a clock. Big Ben is close to the Palace of Westminster. Big Ben is a clock with bell. The clock tower of the Westminster Palace, also called the Tower of St. Stephen. The diameter of the dial is 7 meters. The length of the arrows is 2 and 7 and 4 and 2 meters. Watches have long been considered the largest in the world. Big Ben has become one of the most recognizable symbols of Great Britain. Day and night, with all its might, Big Ben's clock says tick-tock. Best wishes. This is the end of presentation 1 of Group 2. Now Group 3 will present a Buckingham Palace. Please watch our presentation. Buckingham Palace is the symbol of London and the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Buckingham Palace is the official home of the Queen. There is a royal standard above Buckingham Palace when the Queen is at home. Buckingham Palace has 775 rooms. There are 52 bedrooms for the Queen, her family and guests, 188 bedrooms for the Queen's servants, 92 offices and 78 bathrooms. There are 1,514 doors and 760 windows in Buckingham Palace. There are over 40,000 light bulbs in the palace. There are more than 350 clocks and watches in Buckingham Palace. It is one of the largest collections of clocks in the world. Buckingham Palace's garden is very big. There is a helicopter landing area, a lake, and a tennis court here. There are 30 different types of birds and 350 different flowers in it. Buckingham Palace has its own chapel, post office, swimming pool, cafe, and cinema. Now, thank you for your attention. The jury examines the proposed tours to choose the best. Perhaps good will be 2 rounds. So, the results of your projects we will send in an electronic letter to realize an opportunity of the organization of our trip. This is our letter. Dear representatives of the travel agency, we wish to visit such sites as the Buckingham Palace and Big Ben. Whether it's possible to organize such a tour for school children. Sincerely, pupils of NIS Kokshetau. Let's close your eyes for a minute and we'll return on some minutes ago to the moment when you were divided into groups. How can you imagine yourself? Use only verbs. I order, I conduct, art director. I watch. Participants of such groups. Still analyze. Express your state with one word at the end of the lesson after defense. Director. It was necessary to work hard. I am likely to be a director. Participant of a search group. I am tired, but the results are wonderful. I want to continue. These are the resources of our lesson. You can find this lesson on this site. Thank you very much.